Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying the talk so far. So what I want to talk to you guys about is energy. You're made up of it. Billions of atoms are spinning around right now in this room just for you, just to make you here. And as Mark mentioned before, we all have dreams. And just with a show of hand, could you raise a hand if you've got a dream? Okay, good amount. That's nice. More importantly than having a dream, are you taking steps towards that dream? Again, raise your hands if you are. Lesser amount. Cool. Okay, so after working with thousands of people over the last 10 years, there have been individuals, there have been couples, there have been groups, there have been businesses. I've seen a lot of successes and I've seen a lot of failures. And there's many reasons for either the success or the failure. But what has always interested me, especially after experiencing meditation, was states of energy and what we can do to make the most out of that energy, where we can direct it, what we can put it towards. And I've narrowed it down to four main categories of what we can do to divert that energy more efficiently. So the first category is the physical. It's the body. How are we fueling the body? What energy are we putting into the body? Are we putting live, vital food into the body, or are we putting stuff that slows it down and it kills it and makes it more negative? There's always a choice that happens every single day. 80% of your life is made up from your daily choices, so the small things are majorly important. On top of that is exercise. Atoms and energy is designed to move. If you stay still, if you do not move, the energy will drop, the energy will become stale. It has to move, it's got to be constant. So just whether that's 5 minutes a day of movement, it doesn't have to be intense. It has to suit your goal to whatever you want that energy for, to move you forward. The second part is the emotions. Now, the emotions are a difficult one to master. We can be thrown about from our emotions from every single day, minute to minute. And how you feel now directly affects the next moment of how you're going to feel. So to be wary of your emotions, if that emotion is effective for your goal, if it's going to be directed to the right way, or if it's going to pull you back. Looking at if you're angry, why are you angry? If you're sad, why are you sad? Because this is coming from inside. It's your energy. If you're directed from outside, we have to learn to turn that around and understand it. The third part is my favorite part, which is the mind, is the mental aspect. Now, the mind is a major topic, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to talk all night about it, though I'd love to. The main thing is looking at the quality of your thoughts, because they're an energy. If you feel right now, oh, I hate this talk, I'm not happy, I'm bored, that's just a thought, and that's just your perception, that is just your interpretation of the external event. And if you decide to turn that around and go, well, I'm here, I'll do the best to enjoy it, and I'll do the best to make it a more of a positive circumstance. You're sending that message to every single cell in your body. They listen to what this is saying. So your thoughts are directly important to how you view your life. And it can take a long time to understand that, but to cultivate that energy is to give it breathing room. It's not thinking all the time. If we're always thinking, it's no wonder none of us can get to sleep at night sometimes if we're on the phones, or if the brain is going 1,000 miles per hour. We trained it that way. We're expending energy. If you sat in an office and you're staring at a computer for 8 hours a day, you're going to feel drained. Not physically drained, but mentally drained. It's a cost of energy as much as a cost of food is a calorie. It's the same thing. And finally, we've got spiritual. Now, the spiritual energy is, when understood, is a very strong backbone, a very strong support to who you are and to understanding your position in the world. If you're at peace with yourself, if you're at an understanding of your position in the world, your environment, which you cannot separate yourself from, you are the environment that you are around. There is no separation. It's the same with your relationship to the friends, to your family, to the world. Now, the more we understand our position there, the stronger we can have of understanding the events that occur around it. So there doesn't have to be any unhappiness as such, any disagreements with what's going on. We just accept the situation for what it is, knowing that we're part of the universe. It's not separate from us. You are the universe. You are the energy. You are the expansion of where the universe has got to today. Very powerful thing. And if we take all those four topics, the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual, and you direct each one of those categories to one part of energy, one direct goal, you become unstoppable. Your goals will be achieved. I can promise you that. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I've done it myself. Direct yourself the right way. So what I'd like to leave you with to finish is a quote to remember by, which is, what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create. So knowing those three things, becoming very aware of your energy and direct it to the right place to achieve your goals. Thank you.